iMerit solves a number of problems for our clients. First and foremost, we've solved their ability to scale. It's cost prohibitive for our clients to perform this work in-house. They did to some extent when they were in the R&D phase. They work with us to help scale that team. We're now in excess of 1,600 technicians, a whole host of staff behind those technicians, learning and development, IT. We've got team leads, project managers, everybody that supports that ecosystem. Something we do exceptionally well. We are tool agnostic. We are flexible. We accommodate clients of all different needs and sizes. We've had projects that have gone from the early R&D phase, from literally 5 technicians up to in excess of 1,600 technicians today. So we can scale, and we can scale rapidly. Thankfully, we have this robust infrastructure and learning development staff that are able to train and instill the knowledge necessary in our technicians for them to be successful, and ultimately for iMerit and our clients to be successful.
Building AI systems for production requires a lot of training data. The biggest challenge that companies will face is in managing the sheer scale of data and building the engineering pipelines to train, monitor, and deploy the models into the field. Once deployed, there has to be a continuous monitoring of these models as they perform in the real world. This is where MLOps and ML DataOps comes into play and can be critical in ensuring the success of your products. Identifying and handling edge cases can make or break your products. Experience matters while building an AI system ready for deployment, and this is where iMerit can come in and help you accelerate this process.
There is no doubt that there's a crazy amount of data coming specifically from vehicles and the sensors from those vehicles. It is a problem in the sense that we have a lot of data, but then you have to make sense of it. And I think the best way to approach that is to take it in bite-sized chunks. There's a lot of really interesting safety services that could be derived from just a few of those sensors. The modern vehicle out there might be producing hundreds of sensor signals per second. Now, many of them are not necessarily active. If I'm driving, my passenger door hopefully is not open. So it's binary as 0 closed, 1 it's open. So those may not change on a second-by-second basis, but other details do. And if you started with just a simple safety service using just airbags, let's say, that would be meaningful to people, as we were talking about. So I think it's actually just taking it and cutting it down into bite-sized chunks and building off of that rather than trying to make something magical out of all of the information, because to your point, it's overwhelming, the amount of data and sensor data that is coming from these vehicles and smart cities and the surrounding infrastructure.